Right. So, here we are. Help Up Cancer, okay? So Help Up Cancer, our HWC, okay, as you'll see it down, is Pampered Chef's program that we've been running. We've done 6 years, okay? We started in 2007, and we've raised £1.3 million, in excess of £1.3 million in that time, with in conjunction with Cancer Research UK, and making sure that is it recording? Yeah. Making sure that we're actually the most successful corporate partnership Cancer Research have ever had. All the money is ring fenced towards cancer for breast cancer only. Although it's Cancer Research UK, the money is purely ring fenced for breast cancer. Okay. So this is our 7th campaign. Okay. So obviously we know that in the month of October, pink products are brought out. Okay. Do you all know what the pink products are for the month of October? Yeah, the batter bowls with the pink lids, which are massively successful. Things like the high heel cake server, the bamboo, the microfiber towel as well is an excellent one. I have to say, I recommend that one. But there's lots of them. So right, some people get a bit confused about what you can do in October. So in October, you can do regular shows, extraordinary shows, the usual host benefits, etc., and get the chance to sell pink products. Okay, you can do regular fundraisers with the regular fundraiser rates, and also sell pink products of those. But what you have the opportunity to do from the 1st to the 31st of October is to do Help Equip Cancer fundraisers. Now these would be, when you set them up online, you know, when you go to iPartner, you go in and you click on it, and there's a little tick box to say, if you put it through as a fundraiser, there's a tick box to say, is this a Help Equip Cancer fundraiser? If you tick that, the monies raised from that goes straight to the Cancer Research big check. Okay, right. Now, what Pampered Chef themselves do is they cut their actual profit margins such that the regular percentages are higher in the month of October. So, what do you get for sales under 400 quid? 15%, yeah, excellent, okay. For sales over 400 quid, what do you get? 20%. And then the top level is? 800. So 800 quid gets you 25%, okay? So you've agreed, an £800 show is £200 raised straight away. Is that right? Yes, for breast cancer, okay? Again, we have the £2.50 for every booking as well, okay? And £1 for every pink product, yeah? Right. So, so you can do all 3 of those if you wanted to in the month of October, right? Now, what I would say to you is as well, Help Up Cancer fundraisers are a massive, as well as being something that's really, really useful to do to raise money for a very, very good charity. What I would say to you as well is it's actually also a very good business building tool. Okay, so it's a true, it's a kind of, there's a win-win situation all around. Okay, Team Wallace has a massive, massive pride in what we do with Help With Cancer. Okay, 2 years ago, we've always had the Scottish team in general has always been very, very good with the fundraising. Okay, Team Wallace over the last few years have become quite a dominant force where Help With Cancer is concerned. The year before last, 3 in the top, when they announced the top 3 fundraisers across the country, the 3 of them were Team Wallace. Okay, there's myself, Morven, and some of you will remember Hannah, who was in the team as well, and Hannah was top of the country. Okay, last year, 5 of the top 10 were Team Wallace. You've got 2 of them in the room. Tracy, how much did you raise?
1,700. No,
1,200.
and...
No, you were not 19 something.
I can't remember.
You're right, you were 19 something. Yeah. So Tracy was second, and I raised 2,900 as well. So, you know, you've got a lot of experience within Team Wallace. But 5 out of 10? Is that enough? But no, there's a massive sense of pride. No, seriously, there's a massive sense of pride.
It's brilliant. It's
it is, you know, you talk about our day jobs and the fact that, you know, we get so little back from them. I have never achieved the sense of pride in any kind of day job that I've ever achieved as part of the Help With Cancer programme. Absolute brilliant. To think that, like, my goal this year is 2,500 again, because I just like the fact that 2,500 is a week's worth of research. Okay, so 1 day of research is £500. Imagine if the day they find the cure to cancer is the day that you raise the £500. There's absolutely no reason it can't be. And it's all about paying it forward. The Americans call this paying it forward, okay? And it's just investing in each of our futures as well. Let's face it, our daughters, our aunts, our mothers. Now, I'm not going to get too emotional about this. We're going to keep going. So anyway, there's a lot we can go into that. Resources. There are. If you go onto the Help with Cancer page on Consultants Corner, there's a resources link down the side. Click on that. There's a bucket load of stuff in there for you. Have a read of it, okay? Understand it. There's an FAQs in there, okay? If you frequently ask questions, have a look at that. Okay, Pampered Chef. How much help can they give us? Who has ordered up the pink booking gifts? Is there anybody who hasn't? Okay, these are free. Okay, Pampered Chef says you can have 4 pink booking gifts for Help with Cancer fundraisers. We've got the serrated knife in pink, with the pink tip spatula. That's a great little yoke, I have to say. And these are 2 fabulous little kitchen brushes as well, especially if you have a muffin stone, they're great.
So there's a stationery.
Through the stationery order, yeah, you can order those for free. Your next stationery order, just put the code in. TP50 is the code, okay? And Pampered Chef are giving you those for free to help you book Help with Cancer fundraisers in the month of October. I have done, things like, Friday nights get pretty busy. Is anybody, Friday night's the most popular night, yeah? Mine too. So Friday nights run out. Quite often, I will do a Help with Cancer fundraiser in the end of September and hold it off and submit it the 1st of October, okay? Quite often, I will do them into November and backdate them, okay? And I know we're supposed to be held and submitted, and I know they're supposed to be in October. But you know what odds really, in all honesty? I know Pampered Chef. So Vanessa Clayton, if you're watching this, sorry. But so yeah, use those pink booking gifts. Where was I? I've lost the place in my notes. Right, okay, so use the pink booking gifts. Have a think about how you would use them, okay? You could take them out of the wrap and package them up nicely, bring them along to your shows and say you have your, whoever's first up can pick one of these. Okay, these are Help with Cancer fundraiser booking gifts. Okay, this will get nicely onto talking about it at shows. Okay, how do Tracy? Do you want to come up and?
You want me to do my pan? Well, I was going to do it during my cookery show.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, no, I can do it now.
Yeah, how do you position it with regard to how you talk about big fundraisers?
Right, I usually use this one. This was from last year. Right, and if I'm mixing something up, I'll say, who likes my pink spatula?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, this was only available during the month of October last year. And every October, ladies, we turn pink. And we turn pink for a very, very special reason. 1 in 8 women will detect a lump at some point in their life. Gosh, sorry, it's not even 11 o'clock, is it?
No.
1 in 8 women will detect a lump at some point in their life. Unfortunately, 1 in 5 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. When you look around the amount of people who are in this room, and the vast majority of us are women, it puts things into very, very scary perspective. Now we have a choice here. This is practically what you said.
It is, that's score.
We can sit back and say, isn't that a shame? Or we can actually take matters into our own hands and do something about it. During October, we can do something really, really special together in October. We can decide enough is enough, and we can decide to take control back. So what I'm looking forward tonight is very special hosts who are going to help me with this. We are going to have great fun. We are not going to dwell on the fact that people will get cancer. We are going to have fun, and we're going to beat this together. So I'm looking to do 20 shows during the month. Put them in.
Have you?
Yep, I have 20 shows during the month of
You
October.
have 20 pink fundraisers.
And I'm not 5 to book in.
Tracy,
But I have a very special reason for doing that this year. And I do talk, do you want me to talk a little bit about that from personal experience? My brother didn't die from bowel cancer, or from breast cancer. He died from bowel cancer 10 weeks ago on Friday. And he was 31. He had celebrated his 2nd wedding anniversary 2 weeks before he died, and his daughter was 12 weeks old when he passed away. I would give everything in my possession to get another few weeks with him. And I never want to see anybody go through that again, what we went through with him. So this is really important for everyone in this room, and we are taking control. Because when we get to a cure for breast cancer, it's going to open up the research for all those other cancers out there. And it is within our power. So who's going to sit back and say, So Shane, and who's going to help you with this? Even if you can't host a show, get some of your friends together, be my pink angels. Come along to my shows. I promise we'll make food cakes, we'll laugh, we'll have raspberry nips, it'll be fantastic. Have some fun. Okay, that's it.
Right.
Just post on the page your wording,
Yeah.
what you said about the women and having fun and...
Yeah, I think I said something along the lines of £2,500 pays for a week's research.
Yeah.
When you break that down, £50 pays for an hour's research. That £50 can be the difference between life and death for somebody, or it can buy them another few months.
Mm-hmm.
We're women, we want to have fun. Girls do want to have fun, okay? And we can have fun together while we beat this. It doesn't have to be all doom and gloom.
Mm-hmm.
Gather together. I have a nutty team, and my God, they're nuts. They had me out running at 7 o'clock yesterday. They wanted to do it again this morning. I said, no. So, you know,
go on, sorry.
no, that's really it. But every penny that we raise towards this makes a difference. And be really, really proud of what you're doing.
Yeah, seriously.
It's
that's
something so important.
And it's, you can't, if you haven't been involved in it before, or, you know, if you've kind of just done a couple of fundraising, whatever, it's a great, seriously, it's a great opportunity to do something, actually to be able to stand up and say, I did that, see that there? That bit was my contribution. It doesn't have to be massive. No, and they just like every £50 raised. Okay? Right, tissues at the ready, ladies.
I say one thing. One of Jim's colleagues, we thought the primary was kidney cancer, but actually found out the primary wasn't, it was breast cancer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
having had his kidney removed, thinking that was primary,
Yeah.
we've actually just found out it wasn't.
Yeah.
That was his second. So.
I think everybody, like, is there anyone in the room who hasn't had been touched by cancer through your family, your friends, in some shape or form? There's very, very few people. And some people say, oh well, I'm not going to fundraise because, Tracy, your brother had bowel cancer. I lost a friend to bowel cancer. And again, at age 42, same age as I am now. You know, it's just ridiculous. And cancer touches everyone's lives. But now, if you're thinking to yourself, right, okay, well, no, it's a different cancer. It's not breast cancer. This doesn't involve me. The more cancer research have said, the more money raised for breast cancer means the more money cancer research have to put towards to bowel cancer research, to lung cancer research, to kidney, all sorts of different things. So it's all interrelated. Anyway. Right, okay. So think about it at your shows. Put something pink in your tool turn around. Okay? Where I have one of these. Make sure you get one of these later. Something on the back there. Okay. The pink pins. Okay. These pink pins. Wear them on your apron. Okay. And let that be a memory jog for you when you put your apron on. Wear it with pride. Okay. Because Pamper Chefs is incredibly proud of what we've done. I'll tell you a story. Vanessa Clayton went to America 7 years ago now, and she said, I want to do something for breast cancer. And America came back and said, no, it won't work. And she said, no, I promise you, we will do this. Right? She says, and she pretty much put her job on the line to say, I think we can do this. And America said, well, on your own head be it. What Vanessa Clayton had said, now Vanessa Clayton, as you know, is head of marketing, she had actually said to them, we can raise £10,000. No, don't think we can do it. That first year, we raised £147,000.
Wow.
We in the UK raise more every year than Canada and America combined.
Wow.
Isn't that fantastic? Yeah? So, think about it yourself. How much do you want to raise? Okay? Do you want to raise an hour's worth of research? Do you want to raise a day's worth of research? Okay? Have you thought about this? Seriously, Tracy has a clear goal as to what she wants to raise. I know how much I want to raise, okay? Think about it. Like, for example, work it all out. If you raise £75 through the sale of pink products and through Help with Cancer fundraisers, okay, Pampered Chef you will get a pink lanyard,
Which is gorgeous.
which is lovely, which is a great thing to have with your name tag on it, although you're getting your aprons done. But so you will get that, your director will get that at leadership, okay? There'll be recognition for every single consultant that does £75. So that breaks down, that's an hour and a half's research, okay? Okay? Say for example you said to yourself, okay, I want to raise £500, right? That was your goal, okay? If £500 was your goal, thinking about it, right, if you do £500 5 shows, 5 times £400 fundraisers, okay, that's 20%?
Yeah.
No, £500, so 20% of that. So five fundraisers at £500 in sales, okay? That's how you'd work that out, yeah? So that, because the £500 show would get 20%, okay, which is £100 per show, okay? Not including your pink items.
And your bookings.
And your bookings, yeah, exactly, yeah? So that's how, you know, if anybody wants help working out, right, this is my goal. I'm not going to, you know, if you're doing 2 shows a month, you have a fantastic opportunity here to build up your diary in the month of October. And you will find at shows as well, people, you know, at the number of times, you'll have looked at this as well, the number of times people will say, I'd never host a fundraiser, I'd never host a show, but I'd love to have you come and do it. Just, they come up and they say, my sister's going through treatment, or I lost my auntie, or my mum's had a double mastectomy, whatever it is, or I'm recovering myself. I had a lady at a show the other night, and she was recovering from breast cancer. And she announced to me, actually, she's booked a hall. I thought we were in her sitting room. She's booked a hall that'll hold 120.
Fantastic. Can you not try to get them into the hall?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I have to try to host coaching it.
I'm in the community centre.
Good, excellent. Fill it. That's going to take fair.
I've got the keys to the church halls.
Right, I'm going for Hamden. Okay, so have a goal. Does anybody yet have a goal?
I just picked 500.
500. Okay.
I don't know if it's a thing. I don't do, because I've already mentioned to speak to manager. Ember Inns, this year's campaign is breast cancer research. So that's why they've got the big thing at 100 Christ. I'm going to see manager on Tuesday after I drop the kids off at school. I'm going to take work up to see about holding it in there. So
Okay.
so every Ember Inns around you.
Good. Okay. So anybody else think to themselves, I'd like to set a goal. I don't know where to set it. Anyone else interested in setting a goal for themselves? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let's talk about it over lunch. I'm more than happy to work with you on that one. Okay. We obviously won't do it just now. So think about how you're going to position it. You know, at your shows. Okay. And Tracy's words are very similar to mine. As we have 2 chances. Like me, I've got breast cancer both sides of the family, and mum's and dad's side. Okay. You know, genetically, that means I'm kind of fairly big candidate for it. So I have 2 choices. I can cross my fingers and hope it's not me, or I can actually do something about it. That's the option I'm going for, the second one. So I'm aiming to raise £2,500 for a week's research. And just like Tracy said, I need special hosts. Special ladies who are prepared to renege on all the host benefits for the month of October and raise money for breast cancer. Okay. Now remember as well, 1st to the 15th of October, what are they going to get? Fantastic. So if you, right, that's really sold for a lot of people. Yeah. Okay. That's excellent. When you're doing bookings calls, okay, if you're saying you're phoning somebody and they say, oh, I'm just phoning you because we've got some fantastic offers on just now, and I was wondering if you're I know you'd expressed an interest about 6 or 8 months ago about hosting your own Pampered Chef show. You said to give me a call after the summer holidays, so here I am. And just wanted to check in and say, oh no, the time's not right, no, blah, 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 I'm doing the kitchen, blah, 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 don't get my homework, whatever they're doing. Say, okay, even if they are a no, they're a no, I'm not interested. Okay, well, thank you, Paula. Appreciate you giving that consideration. If I could just take 1 more minute of your time, can I share a little project I have with you? In the month of October, Paula, I'm raising money for breast cancer. Okay, and what I want to do is to raise £2,500. It's my own personal goal. I feel that's an important target for me to reach, because what it does is raises enough money to fund a week's worth of research. And I'm looking for very special hosts. Now, I have no idea, and I hope to God that breast cancer has never touched you, your family, or any of your female relatives. Okay, but some people, I'm finding a lot of people who aren't interested in hosting are quite keen to do something in the month of October. Could I ask, is breast cancer a charity close to your heart?
Yes.
And then you have a conversation with them. Okay. Even if they don't want to organise a breast cancer fundraiser, what they might do is be what Tracy referenced, a pink angel. Okay? So if they've said no to a show, ask them about a breast cancer fundraiser and just say, I hope you don't mind me asking, thank you for taking the time to consider it. It's something very close to my heart. I hope my passion is coming through on the call. It's very hard to describe this, but it's something I'm very, very passionate about. Okay? We're part of a bigger team effort to do this, and I just want to do my contribution. So thank you for considering it. So be gracious about it as well, okay? Things like, how are you going to do it? Like, I do things like I wear a pink wig, I wear a pink tutu. I've one lady who booked an afternoon tea, and we're going to do like, you all know I love shoes, right? Okay. So So basically we're doing it as afternoon tea, but they all have to wear their best pair of shoes, okay? And I get to judge who's got the best shoes. But we're doing an afternoon tea with a 3-tier cake stand and all the rest, so I'm very excited for that, okay?
Sorry, can I just make a suggestion? Anybody you know who's hosting Macmillan Coffee Morning, they're hosts. Okay, you can offer a wee raffle prize and do some baking, and I've gotten 3 shows that way.
Yeah.
So just kind of make sure that you keep your eyes out for those as well.
Yeah, definitely. So think about how you position it at shows, okay? Think about how you position it on the call. Pardon me. So what the Pink Angels, yes. What the Pink Angels are, who the Pink Angels are people who are prepared, in essence, to get a few orders in, okay? Quite simple. This is on your resources sheet, okay? This is the order form that you can print out. It has all the pink products down the side with the prices, okay? You can email this out or make up Pink Angel packs at your shows with, say, with a load of catalogues. I put in 4 or 5 catalogues. I would put in 20 order forms and one of these.
And
pink pin, the little pins as well.
The pins as well,
yeah.
and actually an October flyer. Because they might get shows for you for October.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then what they can do is they can be out and they can be gathering up orders. And even if, just say to them, you know, a £45 spend, anybody, you get £45 worth of orders, I'll give you a free product. You get £90, you get a second free product. I don't know what they are for October yet, or the host gift, but they usually get 3 guest gifts, don't we? So you tell them they can get those, okay?
Sorry, if somebody put a covering note to go with that, or a letter, do you have a letter that goes in with that? Or, I was going to say, because some of this stuff's really powerful, because I was wanting to do this. I've never been around in October for this before, so I was wanting to get this out to people, but I wanted to put something with it.
Well, I've a covering letter
a lot of
yeah,
this is very, very powerful in bullet point, not a big wordy thing. Because, that on its own, you're handing it to somebody and they go, oh yeah, fine. But if you actually had some of this with it, it might be a bit more.
Yes, no, we will put something together.
Yeah.
What you'll also find as well, they will actually get, I don't want any pink stuff, I did want a medium round stone. Can you get me one of those as well? So they can add on stuff. So you can actually find, you'll get people who gather up outside orders, and you can put them all into a drawer. Put all if you just say to somebody, right, if you get £100 worth of outside orders, if you got stuff lying around, give them something. Give them a Pampered Chef apron. You can put it through, if you do this early enough, you can put it through as a show from the 1st to 15th and then raffle off, for all the ones who got the £100, raffle off the martini glasses. Yeah? So, think creatively about this. So this is the Pink Angels, the Pink Pixies, some people call them. Yeah. So you have a great opportunity here, okay? September pre-orders. You can take pre-orders in September. Have you thought about that? You will, as soon as you get your 3 shows, who's got 3 shows in October or August? Yeah. If you don't, your 3 shows and your 5 shows, obviously they'll be shipped as earned. And from the 1st of October, I think you can order up a set. Or you can usually order up a set of the pink stuff. Bring it with you to shows. Obviously, don't bring both battle bowls. Bring the big one and bring a couple of key items if you don't want to bring it all. But and take pre-orders.
Those Twixit clips are fantastic, and I think they're great as well for stocking fillers for teachers, and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
they're fun and they're lovely.
Things like the batter bowl, you'll see it. You've seen them before, where they layer it up with all the ingredients for the brownie mix. And what a fantastic gift to give to somebody. So if you're saying to people, okay, I want you to think, who have you got birthdays coming up? Female relatives that you want to give a gift to for whatever reason. You're going to someone's house for dinner. What a beautiful gift to give. And you're actually saying to them, from one woman to another woman, this is my gift to you, and it's all about breast cancer. So there's a significance to that. It gives it more weight as well. So again, it's all in how you position it at your shows. So that's the pre-orders as well. So £100 worth of orders. They can get an apron. You've got Stitchy Man. If you go to a shop like Stitchy Man, get their name on the apron. You could get a whole pile of them made up. I'm a Pink Angel. Oh, that's nice idea. I was Tracy's Pink Angel, or something like that. Oh, I like the idea. Someone write that down and email me.
Stitchy Man's going to rub it in his hand.
I need to think about him. I'll keep calling him Graham. His name is Grant. So things like managing the map. Who has Help with Cancers booked? Excellent. Right, so everyone stand if you've got a help with cancer book. Right. Yeah, okay. Alright. Stay standing if you've got 2 booked. Stay standing if you've got 3 booked. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right, Tracy, I know you want to take offence at this one. But, right, okay, I've got a little something for you guys. There you go. How many have you got booked, Sheila?
3.
3, good. Vicky?
3.
Good. Gillian?
6.
6. And then 4. Excellent. Okay. What I've given you there, and you can pass them around, is I just use these. Okay. Can you show them, girls? This one, Helen's got one that says "Thanks for your support." They're all bras. Okay. Gillian one very appropriate. It's a bra with kind of titty tassels on it, and it says "Go girl." Yeah. Excellent. You've got one that's got "What a star" with the big brand stars on them. I don't know why I'm doing this. And then what have you got, Sheila?
Hang in there.
Hang in there, was a brand there, right? Okay. So these come from a company called the Inspired Card and Gift. No, www.inspiredcardandgift.co.uk.
There's blank inside, I assume.
Pardon?
There's blank inside.
There's a blank inside, yeah. Now these are nothing to do with Pamper Chef. I've just found them on the website and the internet, and I love them. And I use these to remind people the whole way through. The minute they book a breast cancer fundraiser, they get one "Thanks for your support." Okay. If they are saying, "Oh, I'm not sure people are going to come," they get a "Hang in there" one. Somebody that's making a really big effort and has decided, "I'm not doing it at home, I'm going to go for a book a hall," they get a "Go Girl" one. And then "What a Star" comes in afterwards. You can order these up online yourselves. Maybe if there's a few of you that live close together, order a set and then split them all out. Okay. So it's definitely I like those. Things like the recipe cards. Who's made Will Torrance and the chocolate raspberry velvety litres thing is fantastic. I will point out as well.
Quick samples.
Right. And I thought I made them. I made them gluten free. If you use like for like gluten free flour, Dove's gluten free flour, they work fantastically. My husband is a celiac, so and he says they're the best gluten free cake he's eaten. Okay, which I must have a tart about. Excuse me, or not, no. So yeah, you send out a recipe card. Buy a pack of them and send out a recipe card to your host. And I'm so looking forward to these. If you get I'll bring a lot. If you get £100 worth of outside orders, get 15 people along, whatever you choose it to be. Set the goal, set the bar high. Okay, I'll bring along a set of these on the night. Okay, for your guests. Okay, you can make mini ones as well. I think somebody's made
really big mini ones.
Yeah, you can make ones the size of a child's head using the same stuff.
They're my favourite ones.
So where was I? Managing the show. So use things like that. Build the excitement, okay? Dress yourself up in pink. Take a photo of it. Post it on your Facebook page and link and then tag all your hosts in it. Okay, your October hosts. Things like those of you that have like 4 or more. It's a great thing to do is send out an email to them all going like, "You are my pink
Inspiration.
My pink inspiration."
Get
clarified. Right, Tracy's pink inspirations, right? Oh, I'm liking that. Again, write down, email to me later. Get them going as a team. Okay, I'm so excited. Right, okay, Helen's got 15 coming. That's really, really good. I know Laura's really, really working on getting that. And you, Laura, you're going for the hall. That's fantastic. And Gillian, superb. Gillian's already got £100 of outside orders. Absolutely brilliant. This is going to be such a good month. We're all in it together, girls. And it's all about building a sense of a community, building a sense of a team. If you have a show coming up where you have the use of a half-price item, my advice to you is get something that people want. Okay? What is the big thing that people want? Is it a rectangular baker? Is it a stir-fry skillet? Again, it's very much up to you. It depends on your budget, okay? But it might be worth getting one of these and saying, the woman, the host, or the fundraiser organizer who has the highest show in sales is getting this. Okay. An idea. Again, you don't have to use everything, but it's just an idea, okay? Use your Facebook page as well to say, build the excitement about it and do pink stuff and post a photo of yourself decked up. Make yourself look daft. It's all to the good. I'm quite good at that nonsense. Make myself look stupid. Regular shows. When you're phoning them up, the way early September you'll be phoning your October shows just to double check that obviously you want to know this, you're going ahead. but you're not going to ask that question. You're saying, oh, what's our start time, what's your postal address? And can I just check, I can't quite remember, did we, my notes aren't as detailed as they should be. Ariel, did we decide, now, did you opt for the breast cancer fundraiser or was it the regular show? Okay, because if it was the breast cancer fundraiser and then tell them about their goal, try and convert your regular shows, okay? What I also do as well is I go through my stocks of, you've got extras, and I'll make a list, and I offer my hosts as a gift, because obviously they're giving up the host gifts. They don't get anything, okay? So as a thank you from me to them, I give them the choice. They get to choose stuff, okay? If you have any discontinued stuff that's lying around the house, yeah, use that, okay? If any of you, just, yeah.
I usually give them a 20% discount off their order as well, which is my commission for the show, but it just, because it is a big thing that they're doing.
Yeah, so I'm the same. I give them 20% discount in their order.
But again, it's a personal choice.
You don't have to do it again. All of this is personal choice, okay? But you get hosts that go to a really, really big effort to some of these things, okay? Again, special card, or the notelet as well. They've got, where are they gone? These are the ones that fell down the back. You can get just digital do cards as well. I know I prefer those cards, the Inspire gifts. And I like the fact that they're small cards, they're different.
These ones go to 25 page goes to breast cancer.
Yes, yeah. So I love the, do you see them? Pass them around, have a look at them later, if you girls wouldn't mind sharing them around. So they're all different ones, yeah. Right, okay, next thing, your host Help with Cancer pack, okay? Go and buy pink envelopes if you can, okay?
They're £5 in Tesco at the moment and they're pink.
Yes.
£5 in Tesco, fantastic, well done.
Do you want to see that again?
Okay, right. Also as well, I will put this up on the Team Wallace website, or I can email it to you, or both, okay? I buy pink paper, and I do pink. Right, just go pink. Buy pink glitter, put it in the host packs, and then they open up all the glitter goes everywhere, they're questioning for days. Right. Dear Help with Cancer fundraiser organizer, aka Pink Lady. Okay, many thanks for inviting me along to do Help with Cancer fundraiser for you, your family, colleagues and friends. I'm very much looking forward to it. Fundraising for breast cancer research is something very close to my heart, and I'm delighted we will all get to work together to raise money for this fantastic partnership between Cancer Research UK and the Panther Chef. As I include Right, and then again, as the fundraising leaflet explains, the amount raised at the fundraising event will be dependent on sales on the day or evening. I am very, very keen that we, and in bold I have, very, very keen that we focus on that top level of 25% for sales of £800 or more. From second paragraph in, I am telling them I want an £800 show. Tracy, can you remember what your show average was last October? Off the top of your head, sorry, no, I'm putting you on the spot.
That's okay. I think it was £1,600.
Your show average?
Yeah.
Wow. Show average?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know Jill Little's was about 1,050.
Yeah.
My show average last October was over the £1,000. Okay. Now I had shows that were a £400 show. I made sure every single show hit £400 but your show average, you really, and this is all money in your pockets as well, just before Christmas. So you have a great opportunity here. So the more people who attend or order in advance, the greater the final monies raised will be. There are a variety of means to boost this amount, and we can discuss those when we talk closer to the event. Let's work together to make this a great event. So I'm not going to read through it. I walk them through it. Ordering online, I set up all the Help with Cancer fundraiser shows in my personal website. Yeah, I tell them what to do if somebody can't make it. This is how they place an order. They can do it on the catalog using the stuff I've given you in the pack. They can go online. So I will email this out, okay? Another way to raise numbers at the Cooking Show fundraiser is to ask those attending to being someone of family type, or to bring someone like their mum, their sister, or best friend. You know they will enjoy themselves. Please remember there are no limits to the number of people who can attend. Do you have a pink theme in mind? Do you want to make it a more fun, girly evening? Let's discuss that when we talk. So get them thinking what they want as well. Okay, I will need to update that before I send it out. Some stuff relevant to last year. Top prize for top fundraiser. Set expectation of an £800 show. Does that frighten the living daylights out of you? Yeah, did me too. I'll be honest with you, it did me too. But I just thought, you know what? I'm going to put it out there. And last October, I did 13 Help with Cancer fundraisers, and my show average was over £1,000. Don't be afraid to set the bar high. Okay? There's, you're never given a dream without also being given the power to make them come true. Is a quote I like. I use a lot of quotes.
And we've noticed.
I like a quote. But there's also as well, you know, as well as there's another one as well about setting the bar high, setting your goal high, because it then allows you to become the person it takes to achieve that goal. So I set that bar high. I was like, I think at the time my show average was about 500, 550 for the year, and then I said that, well, Sharon, you can bite and off more than you can chew here, but you know what? It worked. My highest show of the year was 2,000. The highest show of the month and the year was £2,400 in one show, in one afternoon. One evening, that was actually happened the day my sister had a kidney transplant, so I was a bit like, oh, all over the place as well. Bring along the details of your Help with Cancer fundraisers from last year. Of course, the website was down this morning and I went to print it off. Host coaching, it's all about partnership. Let's talk about we, you and me, Paula, together we're going to achieve so much here and get them excited. Again, as opposed to going, Paula, I know you've got to Help with Cancer fundraiser, thank you. So again, it's like what Tracy said, bring the fun and the, you know, it's really cheesy, but let's put the fun in fundraising. It's cheesy, but you know,
But it's
play with the cheese. Yeah, it's true. Just say, you know, I really want, and set your goals, and this is what I want us to achieve. Talk about we and us. It's not about you, it's about we and us. Okay, so when you're host coaching. Again, it's a bit like always trying to say to them, right, now, can I just check, did you want to do that in your home, or are you thinking kind of bigger style, like is there a venue that you could hire? Or a venue that you could go and say, look, I'm doing this as a fundraiser, and then I give it to you for free. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I've heard that so many times. I could choose this. I hadn't thought of that. Give them the ideas. Get them to think big. Things like if they are going, if they are going for a hall or somewhere like that, or even somewhere, you know, somewhere like this. For an afternoon, I think this costs 30 quid for an afternoon or a morning. Which seems to be reasonable for a couple of hours, 3 hours. And again, they might well do it at a discount if you say to them what you're doing. Again, I say to them, right, if they're doing something big scale in a kind of church hall that can hold 120, say, right, okay, well, this is what I think we should do, okay? Do you have 3 or 4, or say 5, no, I'd say 4, 5, 6 people that you can count on, and real good friends that you could say, right, okay, I want you to be Pink Lady with me. And then each person commits to bring in 10 people. Okay, so that the host, the fundraiser organisers do have to do all the work. Is your back okay, Laura?
No.
Feel free to use the seat if it's better behind you.
No, it's just you have to grab my neck's getting sore, so it's not comfortable.
So you know, get them thinking big. Any ideas? So is this sparking any ideas with any of you? Yeah, like you know, what else could you? Give me some ideas that you're thinking. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that.
I do a can't cook, won't cook, where we get 2 people who are popular in society but really genuinely can't find the kitchen sink. So, and then they dress up as women, and we have some tremendous fun. We have
Even the women dress up.
Yeah, if the women dress up, what the men do, and my goodness, some of them go for it. I had 2 lads last year with papier-mâché boobs hanging out over their dresses.
Oh, very nice. That's not a bad idea, actually. The can cook, won't cook thing is basically where you do a recipe and then you get 2 people to copy what you do. It's a bit like the generation game. Okay. Again, you're stepping out of your who thinks petrified. That and an £800 show. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Okay, there's nothing wrong with stepping out inside your comfort zone. That's what good
It is terrifying. Just out of comic relief in March, it's just huger than I ever imagined it would be, and it is terrifying. But the feeling for raising that amount of money for a worthy cause is just unbelievable.
It's fantastic because, again, not to drum the mood down or bring the mood down again. But the thing is as well, the minute somebody gets told you've got breast cancer, they don't have a choice. They're way outside their comfort zone. Yeah. So do you know what? Trying out something new to your show, really? Okay, it might be a new skill, but you can do it, believe me. Realise the potential that you have, girls, because it isn't that hard, okay? Seriously. And anybody that's petrified of doing it, but book it and then talk to me and I'll help you with it. I've actually got, I need to see how I can load that up to YouTube. There's one of me doing a can't cook, won't cook, and somebody recorded it once. It was actually 4 days before Rowan was due as well. Something massive in it. Fundraising checklist. There's a fundraising checklist as well. Again, but amend it to yourself. Think about it. what you want in an ideal situation is to have your diary with all your fundraisers in a hall with 60, 70, 80 people coming. Get people to come and help you. If you have more than 30 people coming, ask someone to come. Ideally a colleague of yours, okay, a pamper chef buddy. There'll always be somebody looking to want to observe anyway, and get someone to come along and help you with the order. You can't do it all by yourself, okay? If you can't get someone along, what to do is coach your fundraiser organizer on how to take orders. I've got a leaflet that again I posted up. Okay, so you got 2 or 3 people helping you take orders. Okay, and okay, and it's exactly, fundraisers are exactly the same. Aren't anybody terrified about doing a fundraiser with 50 people? Yeah, yeah. So Helen, you did that big fundraiser for Comic Relief. How did you feel afterwards?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We raised £800 for Comic Relief. Amazing. And that was just a little idea I had on the Friday night. I think might have a few people around my house do fundraise for Comic Relief, and I said I'd sell tickets for £2, and by the Sunday I had 20 confirmed, so I have to hire a hall. And I thought I better find out how many people I'm allowed in this hall, and she said 80, so I sold 80 tickets. There was about 60 people turned up on the night, and we did Ready Steady Cook, and it was hilarious. But it was nerve-wracking, but it was so worth it, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Actually, you can do it again in October. Yay! Okay, so yeah, group email to all your hosts. Use Facebook as well. Things like those of you that have your own personal websites, you will get a pink customer connection email. It'll turn your website pink if you want for October. You can use that as well. You can send out what they call a CCE, customer connection email, and go out to past hosts and guests that you have email addresses for and say, I hope you don't mind me taking the liberty, even if you've never contacted them before by email, okay? And just say, I hope you don't mind me taking the liberty, but it's because it's special, okay? Would you be interested in any order at all? It will go towards help boost sales. So you can have you can get yourself 150 quid worth of orders that helps boost a £650 show over the 800 mark, okay? You can use a customer connection. You say you may not be interested in hosting a fundraiser yourself. If you are, fantastic. Please don't hesitate to give me a call. But you may know of somebody that may want to do this. Please feel free to pass on my details. This is really important, and I'm asking for your help. If you ask people for help, you will be amazed at the number of people who will actually stand and go like, yeah, I help. Isn't that true?
It's very true. People love to help.
Yeah.
Think how much you love to help everybody. Give other people a chance to help you as well.
Yeah. Last year I started in the January talking about my help with cancer, and I talk about them the whole year through, every single show I do. Okay, like I did your show in January, I would have talked about it then, yeah. The last year I had 13 bookings in the diary. I think I'm on 12 now this year, but I never picked up the phone once to book those people. A lot of people come up and say, Sheila, can I do this cancer fundraiser, please? And they'll tell you why. And it's because somebody that in their family's been affected. Okay, so use it. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, you've got just your August, September shows to talk about it. So get on the phone. Put time aside to do breast cancer fundraiser calls. Be specific about it. All right. Use the resources online. Use the Team Wallace page. Use the donor huggers as well. There's plenty of stuff on that. And again, have a think about your own goal. Just do a book 2. It could be just booking 2 fundraisers. That's it. You could do a home one yourself. If you have it in a home show, likely do it as a breast cancer fundraiser. Coach yourself to go large. Is that what they say? Go large. Go large. I like to go large. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for me? Archers?
I do actually. I've never been. I know you talked about Pink Angels. So are they guests, or are they completely separate to all of your shows? Anybody?
Anybody. It could be your friend, it could be your mother-in-law, it could be your friend, your buddy that lives down in London and you can't go down to do a show, but she'll go and gather. It could be anybody who gather up outside orders.
Right.
Like remember, £45, okay, and they're going to get a free gift. Okay, if they get £45 worth of orders, that can go through as a single order, and whoever gathers up the orders can take the whole guest gift.
And they can be shipped to wherever they are.
Yeah, they get £100 worth of outside orders, they can get shipped for free. Yeah?
You can always offer people as well at your October shows the chance to be angels. If they really want to get behind your and they want to buy at a show, give them the opportunity to go out and gather more orders for that show as well. Every single person is potentially an angel.
If they got £150 worth of orders before the 15th as well, they would get
But the thing is though, what you want to do is get 3 150s and put them together to make a 450 because it's more money going towards.
But then we raffle them.
But then it's a personal choice. There's absolutely no reason that you can't put in the 150s. But that's 15% on the 150.
It's a good idea. I was thinking, because I'm still trying to build myself up to actually doing it, organising like a fundraiser myself and booking a hall and stuff. I think it'd be a good idea to have a display where like your top selling items had little post-its on them that said how much would go to.
Yeah, brilliant.
Especially with the pink products as well.
Yeah, pink products was just an extra pound.
It's about £1 plus the percentage of the sale as well, remember. So if it's a pink fundraiser. Okay.
I was just thinking as well actually, because I know Rachel, you had done a lot of videos on your Facebook page of the products. So then I was kind of thinking, a video dressed up in the pink, you know, speaking to people rather than the photo, which is way out my comfort zone, by the way.
Then you'd have to be in the video, not just my hand. Maybe have pink nail varnish.
Exactly, trying to go viral, you know, get people to share.
Well, there you go. Challenge yourself to get a little video clip that goes viral.
I'm on it. Go try it,
Think of something funny, if it's funny at all, or whimsical, or
I got the response, then my phone broken now.
You know, things like use your batter bowls and make booby cakes. You know, you've got your double D cup and your regular C cup. You know, do you want to? Have you made booby cakes before? Your batter bowls? I don't know.
No, I haven't.
And then
possibility.
But you know,
really big.
I must admit, my niece will go in my bath full in a couple of weeks, but she's a cake maker. And my husband will let her buy it, but so she's borrowing it, and then she's going to use the money from that cakes. She's one of them.
So you know, think about these things as well. Also as well, any cash you raise through donations, if you want to get cancer research, sometimes you get the shaky boxes. You can get those. You can
that's just a mayonnaise tub, and I've wrapped pink paper around it, and there's a cancer research logo on the back of it.
All right,
something like that to bring to your shows. It's dead simple.
I like the suggestion on the resource thing where you, for the velvet cupcakes, you get a bit of pink fondant, and you actually make a little ribbon to go on top of the raspberry.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's got a nice photograph on the resource, I think it's.
Will did it.
Conference, okay. Any other questions then before we finish up on this topic?
I would quite like to ask when Helen comes back, when she was talking about her can't cook, won't cook fundraiser, what dish she actually did, because I think